Hello everybody, welcome back to Kitchen Sink. Today we are playing Kitchen Sink and we are in space on an adventure. So I'm looking for more ships in our local area, because if we find ships in the local area, it's better than finding them far away. And we seem to have hit the edge of our local area, because it only generates asteroids nearby, I'm guessing. I'm not too sure. How much energy did we use to get up here, because that is going to affect whether or not I'm able to get down. I do see something over here. Oh, wow. Okay, we've just generated more stuff. Yeah, so we need to be careful in space, because if we're not careful, we'll die from oxygen and stuff like that. But I think we'll be fine as long as I keep an eye on where the ship is. In this dimension, we will find a variety of different materials. Namely, whatever that blue stuff is. And it looks like lava to me. I think it's a slime island in space. A space slime island. Ah, no, that is something interesting. There's sand and clay here. You can find clay in space. You'd think, yeah, I must find this on ground because I need water. But no, there's clay in space, clearly. Ah, there's even platinum behind the clay. It's amazing material. Very rare. And if you're playing advanced rocketry, you'll also find the dilithium. Although there's no real advanced rocketry compatible with this, I don't think. I don't think it automatically is compatible with them. You'd have to program in where the planets are supposed to be inside of the config or something like that. As you can see, out in the distance, if you travel very far off into space, you will find, other planets. And we could do that right now. I don't want to do that right now. I want to just keep flying around and trying to find more stuff in space. So, mainly IC2 stuff for free. And that is a giant disk in space. That's right next to our ship too, isn't it? Or no, it isn't. This is new stuff. Oh, our ship is right there. Yeah, that's right next to our ship. It's just generating in right now, retrogenning. Check it out. Look at that. That's massive. It's a planetoid. I'm going to land on the planetoid and say hello. Whoa. Check it out. It's got never brick inside of it as well. And it's about to consume everything around it. This is the planetoid, I think. This is a very, very performance-heavy mod, I'm pretty sure, because of how the world generates up here in space. It takes, like, years to generate each chunk of this. But it's similar to how HBM mod does its nuclear stuff. So, if you can detonate a nuclear bomb in HBM mod without your computer crashing, you should be able to handle this. Yeah. This is actually a pretty massive meteorite. It's got some good stuff on it, it looks like. Planetoid. It's not really a meteorite, it's a planetoid, but there's copper here. I'm gonna need copper and tin to make bronze for a wrench. Because you need... Oh, I cannot mine this right now because it's doing so much block updates right now that it's, yeah, it's not letting me mine. So, yeah, that'll be a problem for a little bit. Ooh, flying. How much oxygen do we have? Can I switch my oxygen between tanks or something? Yeah, I see why it was doing that. It just generated like a dozen different things around me. Gas ball, different, space rocks. I think it'd be most effective to bring up the actual, what's it called? This dimension, and then just harvest using that thing. Where's my ship at? My ship should be on the map. I will be able to find my ship if I need to. The ship is off in this direction here. It looks like, so I need to turn around to head back to my ship. But if I want to head back to my ship, I can do that. Let's see. Crazy that the first thing we find is one of these ships, and it's the wreckage. I'm going to land on my ship. I hope. Wow, look at this. Anytime you shift, the entire dimension shifts towards you. Like the skybox shifts towards you, it's weird. So mainly what I'm doing out here in space is just mining platinum that I find, because it's something I don't have much of, and I think it's useful for something. Don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing in space. Not sure why I came here. Probably should have brought the Digiminer, because it would be able to do this like 12 times faster than I can, but considering that it's fun to fly around in space, I'm not using the Digiminer in space. I'm not going to do that. It's just not right. Not yet. I'm not ready for that yet. I'm just going to fly around in space because it's fun. The problem is how slow the space generates, because it all generates all at once. Instead of just generating as you move, it generates an entire location at once. Look at this, an actual slime island, like out in space. How does this work? Now, when we get to half tank, I'm heading back. Okay, now it's generating the way I would expect a dimension like this to generate. Problem is, it takes so long to actually fall down from such high heights in this dimension, too. As I've already mentioned. So where we went to is like a massive cluster of stuff. And this appears to be... Let's try mining. Yeah, it's going to be loading in. So that's gonna... Yeah, I want to be in the air. I want to keep floating. So yeah, while it's loading in all the rocks around us. Because we've flown so far, it will start generating the entire dimension. Very, very, very not optimized, I don't think. I don't feel like it's optimized. Like, if it was optimized, it would be, you know, you get all of the stuff generate as you move. But this is not the case in this dimension. It just seems to be like, yeah, you just generate all at once. And that seems to be what's happening here right now. We're getting a massive amount of stuff generating all at the same time, making us super slow. Well, now it's all generating, and it's going to eat a lot of performance. The good thing is that you can actually get down from places in space. If it's too high of an object, you can get down onto it. This is what I'm looking for. Another wrecked ship. Another supply for IC2 stuff for free. Free IC2 rubbish. You want IC2 stuff? Come to the ship and find it. These guys are like weird. Glass fiber cable, which costs a diamond for each one. Solar panel, energy crystal. This is endgame stuff. There's lime dye in there, which is really scary because I thought it was radioactive stuff. This is the ship core. This is a ship core. There's a ship core here. Shuttle ship core. Oh, you can actually place the actual computer off of that? Okay, that's interesting. There's Ender IO stuff? Free stuff. Cheap free stuff too, and it's probably garbage because it's a solar panel. It's expected to be garbage. Ender IO cables honestly are interesting. I've never used them for much. I've only used them like once. Get out of it. There's black under it. What? How are you floating here? It's weird. There's another thing here. Another one of these warp energy shields or whatever. Interesting. Well, space is quite the interesting dimension, as we've found. But the thing about space is that you can also get to other planets if you travel far enough. And you have to travel thousands of blocks in specific directions with your ship to get to those places. And I'm not going to do that right now. I'm not in the mood for that. I've gotten 2 of those. I've gotten a bunch of random stuff. What is there any other ships in the nearby area? Hopefully there is, because, I mean, they seem to be pretty common. And they carry all of the good stuff in them. Like, you know, this is not the reason I came to the dimension, but it's a good reason to come to the dimension. I think I see another ship over there. Or is it? Or is that another ship? That is not another ship. I do see a bunch of rocks. My spaceship, or my actual flying ability, is not very great. It's very slow. Now, this is what I'm talking about. This will get us places. The fact is that you can just kind of glide through space. You don't need to worry about the rest of stuff that much. As long as you're above something, you can also launch with... I see another ship. I see another ship. Is that... Yes, this is another ship. That is some kind of green ship. Or is it a space station or something? There's another ship down there as well. Okay, green ship. What is on board green ship? These are IC2 items, but they're all broken because whatever reason. And then down here is all the IC2 rubbish, which for some reason these ships generate all broken. I think there's a mob spawner on this one, but it's not going to affect us because we're in peaceful mode. That is some good oh, we found mechanism stuff. Bro, this dimension, bro, is whack. You get mechanism stuff for free. And carbon plates and stuff. And stuff for metal former. Imagine playing this with Greg Tech. You're going to be getting all of the Greg Tech stuff for free once you get into space. It makes space so incentivized. It is actually amazing. I need to drop some stuff off here. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna drop. I'm thinking that, and then I'm gonna have to take these with me. I did not bring a crate with me. I should have brought one, because that would be very valuable right about now. And IO cables are not something I particularly need. Is there anything here? There's a bunch of wool on the grounds. There is another Starling generator. These Starling generators must be actually pretty important. I need to come back here with a wrench at some point to grab them. I guess anything I leave in this chest I can come back for. If I don't want copper cable. Hey, I don't need copper cable. I don't need any of these cables, honestly, but I'm just taking them because why not? Oh, I will take these, though. These are pretty useful as well. And the circuits. Okay, now we're running out of oxygen, so we need to get going. Back to the ship. Which means I need to start traveling. Very fast. And that's not happening unless we get the slingshot going. So I need to land on something so I can get the slingshot going. And that's not happening. We're going to die in space. My friends, this is not going too good. Unless we can get back to our ship, we are dead. We're toast. Okay, I'm going to land on... Okay, we're really going to be pushing it here. I see another thing over there. Is that another thing? No, okay. Where's the pink ship with all the guys in it? Where are they at? The Ender IO ship. Where is this ship? Okay, I'm going to land on those rocks, I think. It takes so long to get moving. It takes forever to get moving. Right, okay, now I have myself a landing spot. Okay, perfect. And then I will use... I've switched over to my other tank. Right, okay. No. Okay, I'm flying off into space. That makes sense. Alright, that's what I expect. And then this should get us back to our other place, and then we can not worry about that. So basically, it generates asteroid fields, I think. Which is why it does the weird generation, where it's not all asteroids, it's just asteroid fields. And then when you're in the fields, you'll find ships and stuff. And our ship is over... We're gonna have to go down to the planet soon, because... Yeah, I mean, we don't have oxygen. We don't have the oxygen set up. Oh, crap. Maybe it's because our ship is made of wood. I see that we are in the wrong direction or something. We are over. Okay, we're just off our ship this way. Our ship's this way. Okay. Okay. I can get this. We're gonna land on this rock here. We're gonna jump to this rock here. Okay, no, this one. This one's faster. Boom. And this one here. We're going to make it to the ship. I'm pretty sure of it. And then we'll get some... We're running out of oxygen, so we're going to have to go down to the planet. We do have the other oxygen tanks, but they're not big enough, clearly, because they only provide you with, like, what, 2 oxygens? So, yeah. Barely any oxygens. I need to land here. Right, okay, I'm going inside the ship. I'm refilling my oxygen. And we're going down the planet. We have successfully conquered space. Actually amazing what we found here. We found... Let's take a look at our entire stock of what we found. I'll take stock of it. Because we found quite a bit. Well, actually, that's some of it. Charge pad, metal former. Ship core for a shuttle. Crazy. Compressors. Solar panels. Ore washing plant. For like for IC2 ore processing. Photovoltaic cells. Carbon plates. Circuits, which can be used with mechanism. That's from just one run in space, and we've scavenged that much stuff. And then we also have more advanced computers, a lift, water mills, radioisotopic thermoelectric generators. To get us down to Earth, we'll need to go 106 blocks on the Z, I believe. So, enter. Right, so typing 1. We're going to go move. 30... Yes, we're good on our 37. Okay, so we can move forward that many blocks. We can move 300 blocks forward. We're not going to do that right now. We're going to hit 0. We're going to go... Oh, I should probably just leave it blank, because it would cost less energy. Okay. Of course. Negative 106. Or, yeah, 107. I'm going down the planet, and then 0. And then, boom. Yes, please, hopefully that works. Movement aborted. Ship is too light. Minimum ship. What is our weight? We're at 715 blocks. Min is 700. Oh, I gotta add more rubbish to the ship. Well, I'll just cover it in platinum. That's just a good idea. Why did it lose blocks? How did it lose blocks? Let's see. I know what it lost. It lost its fuel tank. The fuel tank fell out of the ship. How does this happen? This is actually, like, ridiculous. The fuel tank that we secured down fell out of the no, it didn't. What is it missing? Diesel generator? Is that what is missing? The generator is still here, I think. Guys? What the heck is happening with our ship? Diesel generator is still here. The ship core is still here. Maybe it's counting the ground as part of the ship, but I left behind the ground. Is that what happened? I believe this is the case. We have just a random chunk of dirt attached to our ship. I'm going to remove it anyway. Vein mine that. Okay, so we're going to have to add cobblestone to our ship to get it down to the planet. Kind of ridiculous, but it is what it is. It is what I have to do to get us down to Earth, I believe. Of course, I could actually add the solar panels and stuff on board and then use those to start powering machines on the inside. How much energy does a solar panel produce? Solar panel does not produce much energy, but I think I could hook it up to the power grid. It does lose energy the more blocks it has to travel. So we could hook it in right there. We could use universal cables to hook it in. Let's get that thing going. Unless we want to try building a shuttle in space. I mean, like, what? There's no point in building a shuttle, okay? Not right now. We could build it as part of our ship. The bottom part could be the shuttle. No, I'm not doing that. Also, this thing should connect right here. We'll have to run a cable between the top and the bottom of the ship, so that way I can have the actual... Oh, this is going to be amazing. I'll be able to do machine stuff in the roof. Perfect. Okay, I've got that done. Then all I need to do is hook that up with some cables. I did not bring the configurator, so I won't be able to do that. Anyway, we did bring some other stuff that we can use to actually cover our ship in rubbish. To get it down to the planet, we need to cover it with basically whatever we have available as far as rubbish goes. I think we need like 20 blocks or something. So I will cover it with machinery. I do have a bunch of compressors. I don't need. Actually, nice that we got compressors. I wish I had a macerator or something like that up here. Oh, that'd be amazing as well. Photovoltaic cell, glass fiber cable. Those ones from the other mod would be so useful for right about now. Yeah, I'm not too sure what I'm gonna cover our ship in. I'm just gonna cover it in this stuff so I can get down to planet. I got some blue in my ship. Whoops, it looks kind of weird, but hey, I think it works kind of for getting us down to the planet. Okay, so that should do. Our ship weight should now be the exact amount that it needs for us to get down the planet. And we're at 1728, which is exactly what we need. Right, it's ready to jump. Okay, jump. Ready. Yes, jump us. Hopefully you don't delete half the ship. We're getting ready to leave space. And I'm out of oxygen inside the generator. I'm gonna hook this thing up to the actual solar panel, probably. I'm going to the planet. My friends, this is amazing. Boom. Welcome back to Earth. On Earth, we are at 239 blocks in the air. Ooh, it's weird up here. You can't get used to the gravity. But we're right above our base. In the sky. We're 200 blocks above our base. Oh, it's so cool.